Today, we're going to take a look at Wassamki Springs Campground in Scarborough, Maine. Come and join us. So, what's my first impressions of this campground? It's hard to say the name. It's Wassamki. Like Wa, Sam, like Ya'i Sam from Cantonese, and Ki, Wassamki. So, what's my first impressions of this campground? It's a nice campground. It's a good family-oriented campground. When you arrive at the campground, you'll pull up into a long driveway, and there'll be a stop sign there and a information booth, and they'll give you the lowdown on the campground. They'll tell you where to park. Basically, what you'll do is you'll go around the corner to the right, and you'll park your RV there, and then walk back into the office and finish your check-in there, pay any fees that are due, and then they'll direct you on to your campsite. Midway between the offices and the rest of the campground are the dumpsters. They have two dump stations, one in the middle of the park and one up by the office. Speed limit is 5 miles per hour, and they do enforce that strictly. Most of the roads are dirt and some gravel. There are two that are paved. That's the entranceway and a small section in front of the store. All the sites are well marked. Please do not walk through the sites. All the roads have names like Gossip Pond Road, Trout Road, and of course, Campfire Court. Well, what did we see here? We saw everything starting with the teardrop size to a truck top camper on the Jeep, and all the way up through an R-Pod, couples campers, travel trailers, fifth wheels, number of fifth wheels, and a fair amount of Class A's, a couple of Class B's, and a number of Class C's, including a Cruise America. Yep, you can get anything in here. The roads are wide enough and the sites are wide enough. They have a camping cabin available for rental. There are a number of seasonal sites too. I have to say, it was 38 degrees on the nights that we were here, and we saw one family camping in a tent. Those are some brave souls. So yes, you can do tent camping here too. Sites are fairly wide. They come with a picnic table and a fire ring. We had two outlets for water, 30 amp, 50 amp, and 20 amp available. All switched. And it came with a cable TV hookup. Some sites have sewer, but the sites around the lake do not have sewer. There are two bathhouses. Actually 3 if you count the front office area. Bathrooms have a concrete floor, tiled showers. They're clean and in good use. They have a very nice laundry facility, multiple washers and dryers, all coin operated. And a nice waiting area. There's an outdoor sink for doing dishes. And they have a small dog park. Plenty of dog cleanup stations throughout the park. In the center of the campground, they have a general store. It was closed while we were there because it was late in the season, but they'll sell you ice, firewood, all sorts of sundries and camping supplies. Food, yep. Attached to the general store is a recreation building. It's very large inside. They have special events such as karaoke and bands and dances and crafts. And a large picnic area. Good for day use or maybe even group meetups. They have a horseshoe pit area. They have a pickleball court. They have two playgrounds, both very basic, slide, swings, and jungle gym. It's a very interesting looking jungle gym. Of course, the main feature of the campground is a large lake, which you can swim in, you can boat in it, and you can fish. It's catch and release only. But there's no lifeguard on duty. So swim at your own risk. And there's boat rentals, paddle boats, canoes, rowboat, kayak. Yeah. They have a beach area for swimming. No lifeguard on duty, and don't swim out to the island. The vegetation is mostly conifers, but there are some maples and oaks mixed in. Of course, with all the pines here, there's plenty of pine needles across the ground, so be careful of your campfires. And in the fall, know that there's a lot of oak trees here and a lot of falling acorns, particularly when there's high winds. I will say that it's very pretty here in the fall time. Lots of colors. Did we see any critters while we were here? Yes, we saw a lot of squirrels. They were out collecting the acorns and burying them, and they were all over the place. Lots of squirrels. But that's all we saw here, and some birds. Are there any cons to this campground? Well, the only one and major con is that you are right in the takeoff path of the Portland International Airport. So at 5 o'clock in the morning, the jets do start flying overhead, and in the evening as well, they'll start flying overhead. Probably a couple of times throughout the day. You will hear those. But other than that, you're away from the road. There's not a lot of road noise. Yeah, not a lot of cons, just the jets. Will we come back again? Absolutely. We love this campground. It's wide, it's spacious. I love the conifers. And we have some friends in the area, so we're definitely coming back to this area. We'll probably stay here again. So that's going to conclude my review for today, and it's going to wrap up the reviews for this season. It's hard to believe we've done this for 5 years now. So if you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up. We thank you for watching, and until next time, we'll see you on the streets.